Hey, welcome back to our viewers on YouTube. Yeah, that last game didn't go well.
No.
So hopefully this one goes better. We managed to, Mumbai escalated quick. It went all the way up to Fallen, and Delhi is only our second place to hit Writing. Luckily, we've somehow managed to keep everything else just unstable, but that really sucks with Mumbai. We didn't swap out any characters this time, so we're just going to go. Okay, so Peter, tell me left or right?
Left.
Okay, so these are not the first player. And tell me left or right?
Left.
Okay, first player is me again.
So, we need to spawn the stuff before we choose where we're putting people.
Oh, yeah.
We're supposed to spawn the stuff.
Okay, I'll move those off. First, Seoul with 3.
Seoul, Sao Paulo, and Washington.
And Washington, D.C.
Mm-hmm.
And now for 2s.
Osaka, Manila, and Shanghai.
Ooh.
Well,
Okay, apparently red will be our target zone this time.
Montreal, Chennai, and Los Angeles.
so we do have one cube in the CODA.
Los Angeles, you said?
Los Angeles.
That's a yellow. Ooh. Actually, that's interesting because we only have one black card. So my quarantines may not be going into black to start.
Well, we should definitely at least, if we're starting in Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
we should at least port to Baghdad and at least quarantine Baghdad.
Yeah.
Get it out of the way to protect our research center.
Well, I can do a remote quarantine there.
That is true.
So do we want to start in Atlanta? Because we
I
can.
would say so because we've got stuff in North America and we got to get to Asia in a hurry.
Yeah, I would generally agree.
Okay, that sounds good. So, don't forget our win bonus.
Oh, we get to
from
remove one
last
cube.
month, so we get to remove 1 cube.
I'm thinking none of the black.
Seoul?
No, Seoul.
Okay.
Seoul? Why Seoul?
Because it's further away and someone can get to Washington, D.C. in one move.
Ah, so stop that in case we have an early epidemic.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And then somebody needs to get to Sao Paulo quick, in DC.
Where can you teleport?
I can teleport. I use your cards for teleporting.
Shite.
Or her own.
Or, no, I use my own to teleport me. I use the cards from the person who I'm teleporting.
Okay, so what I think I'm going to do to start is I'm going to drop a quarantine on Sao Paulo, since I don't think we're going to get there very quick.
Oh, wait, no, it does come from my hand. I'm dumb. I'm really dumb.
Well, you also have the other ability thing.
Yeah, so I can only move people to Osaka right now.
Which is fine, because I need to be me.
Which wouldn't be a bad place for us to be right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Should I still plan to hop to black and start quarantining around? I don't think it's very useful with only one place to worry about.
We don't know until we start drawing them.
Oh, yeah. But for right now, why
It
not?
can escalate quickly. I would move that way.
Okay. So I did my first action. I threw a remote quarantine on Sao Paulo to protect us there. I'm going to hop to Baghdad for my second action. Protect Baghdad, because we never know what's going to happen there. So that's my third action. And then for number 4, I think I'm going to start moving towards red to help out with red. And in the meantime, lay down some quarantines on the way.
Yeah, definitely Delhi.
Yeah. Delhi, and do I have to spend extra? No. So I'll definitely do Delhi, and I'll probably do a remote on Mumbai.
Yeah.
Just because that's a high risk. Because we can't move into it. We don't want shit to pile up there.
Okay.
Okay, I'm spent. So first I get my 2 cards, right?
Yep.
Epidemic.
Taipei, so I've got 2 reds, and Lima. Okay.
You need to infect.
Okay. First up, we get Jakarta.
Yeah, Red's having a bad day, but it's much better than
And Istanbul.
talking too fast.
Where's Istanbul? There. Okay. So maybe I'll remote Istanbul next. Well, we'll see. We don't know what's going to be.
It's going to be a while before we get
Yeah.
back to your turn anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be a long
Now,
one.
for your ability, you get to look at these 2 first before you go.
That's not my ability.
No, that was.
Okay.
That was yours.
Oh, yeah, that was my turn. I could have looked at those 2 before we went. Okay.
And you could have quarantined this Dumbo right away.
Yeah, to protect it.
Next time, remember your stuff, man.
Yeah.
It's your character. Get on top of it.
Okay, so you wanted to be sent somewhere to Osaka, I think, right?
Yeah, I'm the white guy.
Okay. Lol.
The one non-white guy at the table is the white guy.
Yeah. Okay, so that was action number 1.
I'm pretty sure Nicole's not a white guy either.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
True. Definitely not a white guy.
We don't know if she prefers to identify that way. Or he prefers.
I'm a girl.
I would think that she would know what your wife prefers to be identified as.
2,
If not,
This could get really complicated.
3.
Otherwise, you're a bad husband.
Either that, or I could identify the other way, and she could too, and it just works. That gets really complicated
4.
fast.
Okay.
Epidemic.
Yep.
Your
And what's the other card?
fault. It doesn't really matter what
No,
it's not a freaking epidemic, it's Washington. Okay, so infect. Draw the bottom card from the infection deck.
And it gets all 3, right?
Yeah.
Santiago.
Mm.
At least they're separated.
Alright, I'm gonna do...
Cure 2.
No. Skip the next infection stage. This will still get shuffled, but we won't draw it.
Okay.
Oh, sweet.
So I would discard 2 of your cards since you're my rival to pick this up again.
Yeah. Do we want me to discard the 2 reds? Probably not. Well, no. Red's gonna be our last to cure, so I'm not as worried about that.
What
Maybe
do you mean it's going to be our last to cure? We have 4 cards for it.
Yeah.
But it's going to keep spawning. It's going to be hard to clear all the cubes.
Yeah, which means that we want to cure it faster.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll dump the 2 yellows.
I would dump the yellows.
Okay, and I will take that. And what does that do again? Oh, skip it.
Skip the infection.
And me and you can pass this back and forth.
That may
It
be
does
a thing
work
that we
that
have to
way,
do.
right?
Yep.
Seems like it.
We're not cheating the system, are we?
Nope.
Because the epidemic card says intensify, which we did, and then it's going to the infection stage. So yeah.
It says a card and immediately discard any 2 cards to pick it up. So yeah.
We could pass this sucker back and forth with our 2 cards we draw each round. And skip half our infection steps.
But we're going to be losing a lot of cards to do it. So there is that problem.
Yeah,
Alright.
but trade off of skipping infection steps, half of them.
Yep.
Might be worth it.
Okay, Rico, your turn.
Anyone remember it was Soul that it was any one of these, actually?
Yeah, pretty much all of those.
Alright,
Yeah, all of
so
these got hit.
For 1 action, we'll remove Osaka.
Okay.
We'll go 2, 3. Cure that for 4.
Okay. Essen. And, ooh, that's nice. You got 3 blues.
Alright, so we got Santiago.
Not good.
Boom!
Just blew up. So our first outbreak, that's not good.
Yeah, we know it's coming.
Yeah.
It may be inevitable here. It's now unstable.
Yep.
What happens if we run out of
You can't. There's enough.
Okay.
There's enough to cover them all.
And the second one, San Paulo.
Sao
which is
Paulo.
Quarantine.
It was quarantine.
Okay, I'll be quarantining both of those again.
No, because they got pulled.
Yeah, but if no one's down there to cure.
Yeah, that's true.
So get them done now before
but
we
no,
draw.
first, you're going to forecast to see what you're
Yeah.
going to pull before you do some silly stuff. But first off, it's Mr. Peter's turn.
And I'm thinking maybe I should do something about yellow.
Yeah, it might not be a bad idea.
I don't have any way to teleport down there, so I'm just going to have to waste most of my moving there.
You can get 3 to San Paulo and 1 to take a cube off.
Yeah, so you at least reduce that, and then I don't have to worry about quarantining it.
3 and 4.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and draw some cities. More epidemic cards, but I think we should be past them. 2 black ones, Chennai and Kolkata.
Okay, and 2 infections.
Infection number 1 is Chennai. Infection number 2 is LA.
Okay, so now it's on to me. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so first
Look
thing,
at the two. Yeah.
Manila, Shanghai.
and they go back in the same order.
Correct.
So that's not too much of a concern.
Nope. So I would go ahead and quarantine elsewhere if you wanted to remotely.
Santiago, we've already drawn this round, right?
Correct.
Okay, I'm going to use my remote on Chennai. So quarantine Chennai. So that's 1.
Istanbul is still in the mix.
It is? Oh yeah. It's only got 1 cube, so I'm going to hold off on running that way to quarantine. Instead, I'm going to try to start helping to clear red with you. So we can do a cure. Even though we're missing red cards.
So now we've got this problem, which is if you use 1 quiet night, then
He dumps 2
Rico
blues.
has to dump 2 of the blues.
No, I say we let this infection go. Because
Yeah.
it's 2 reds. It's going to be
Yeah.
Manila and Shanghai, which I'm in.
Yeah.
So I can do Shanghai for 1, Seoul for 2, and start moving south.
Yeah.
If needed. And I
Okay.
say we let this infection phase go.
Okay, so I've only used 1 action. So Istanbul's the only other black drawn so far.
Yes.
I could quarantine it, or I could start running towards red. I can do a remote quarantine here later, so I'm not too worried. And those are the only 2 black cards we've drawn.
Would it be a good idea to quarantine Delhi since it's already at a riding level?
We haven't drawn even 1 card yet, so I'm not too worried.
Okay.
So 2, 3, 4. I'm going to start trying to help you clear and hope we get the red cards.
Find out.
Okay, I think I'm done there. So I'll skip that over. Draw 2. I got another red. I got Bangkok. I only need 2 more. And got Tehran.
Okay.
And so we're going to infect Manila with 1.
Where's Manila?
Is that 3?
Right here.
Okay.
And Shanghai for 1.
Okay.
All right.
Now I can only play this on my turn, right?
Anytime.
Anytime.
So that gives us.
I would play it after an epidemic, probably.
That's when I did it.
Yeah, that's a good time to do it.
Yeah.
And then that also gives you time to possibly get
bank
more
up.
cards to bank up.
Cards, yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you get close to your hand limit, maybe it's much better than discarding something.
Mm-hmm. But mainly it stops whatever pops with the 3-banger from outbreaking right away.
Alright, so we just need some blues. I don't think you're blue.
Yeah.
Although blue is probably coming out because we got 2 blues that got played.
Mm-hmm.
Washington and Montreal.
But it may be good just to completely clear them off.
We got LA redrawn already,
Mm-hmm.
so we're cool there.
So maybe just clean blue in case we happen to be able to get the 5.
Actually, yeah, we kind of could have done something a little bit differently.
Oh.
Well. The thing is that one thing that I'm thinking about is just moving myself to Osaka and then moving you to Osaka and then handing you the Osaka card.
And that'll be the 5 reds. To cure
No, that'd
it.
be 4. I'd need 1 more, but
Oh.
Peter can just give that to me. Well, no, we'd have to get together, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I have to be in the same city as you.
And we need you down there for Santiago right now.
Well, I could remote treat Santiago too.
And then move all 3 of us onto Osaka. No, that would take all of your actions then. And you wouldn't be able
No,
to give me a
because
card.
remote treatment isn't an action. So I move myself, I move the 2 of you into the Osaka, and then I hand you a card.
Yeah, and then we'll have the 5 ready to go next round if we can clear it.
And your turn, either on my turn I can give this to you, or on your turn you can take it from me.
And then we just have to clear the red so I can actually process the cure.
So I'm actually going to use remote treatment because it's too dangerous to leave Santiago the way that it is.
That clears 2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm going to move all of us over to Osaka, which is right there. And then have an Osaka card.
Thank you.
Okay, so hand me 2 player cards.
You
Sao
keep saying that
Paulo,
every round, and sooner or later you'll be right. You just know that.
Montreal.
Oh, good. You can hop back to Sao Paulo now.
Yes. Okay, so now we get the fun stuff.
Montreal.
Montreal.
Okay.
Washington.
Not bad. Those are safe for another epidemic yet.
So Seoul's coming up pretty quickly.
Yep.
So what I will do is 1, action 2, action 3,
Maybe to Ho Chi Minh.
action 4. Alright, you probably want to play that
Yep.
epidemic card.
Do you want to blow 2 to take it? I say you blow 2.
I'm going to blow 2 to tell you.
So you have to do that immediately.
Let's see, let's get rid of Paris, and we got enough reds, right?
Yeah.
Get rid of Seoul.
Dump those.
My fault. That's
And then you still have to do the bottom one.
just going to be down.
Oh, be careful with that. Shit.
Khartoum.
Okay, I think those are all good.
Yep, that's good.
So
Yep.
Khartoum gets 3?
Yep.
Ooh.
Who's got yellow cards?
I've got Sao Paulo. That's it.
You could save Khartoum your next turn if need be, but that's going to be a while.
A ways away yet.
But I don't think anybody else can get there.
San
Nope.
Francisco, Los Angeles. Shite. And chances of pulling that card is...
Okay, Peter, you're up.
All right. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is spend an action to give you Hong Kong. And I think the next thing I should do is clear Manila.
no quarantine.
2, 3, and 4.
Player cards. No, can't be
We
an
just got
epidemic.
one. Resilient population. Remove any one card in the infection discard pile from the game. You may play this between infect and intensity steps of an epidemic.
I say we remove one of the. We remove Istanbul if it shows up.
I say
Not
we wait till there's an
Constantinople?
epidemic.
Yeah.
And Baghdad. Wow, I'm doing great on a cure for black. If I'm
Good stuff.
okay, let's see where it gets hit. Washington D.C.
Oof.
and Montreal again.
Oof.
You might want to remove one of those.
Nah, I think we're safe enough for now.
Should I remote quarantine one of those?
No. You're going to remote quarantine all first. Why don't you use your forecast ability, buddy?
Yeah. We've got Santiago and Manila. So Santiago isn't a risk. I think I'll quarantine Manila just to stop it from getting another red cube.
How about Khartoum?
Khartoum. This.
Oh, yeah. So
Hold that one.
where's Manila?
Right there.
Right here.
It's fine.
Okay.
But the other thing is that one of your actions has to be make a cure.
No, we don't have them all cleaned yet.
What? What?
Yeah.
We don't need to
I
clean
thought
them to
making
cure
a
them.
cure means that any time we move into a city and clear
Oh.
one, we get all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what-
we
Yeah.
cure it immediately? Like we cure it as soon as possible, 100%.
That
Okay.
way we don't
And
get
And you
more
don't
reds.
need to be on a research station because red is awesome.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot. I thought we had to clear all the
Oh.
cubes to cure. I
We
forgot
have
about
to
that.
cure first.
Okay, so cure.
So flip over the little token now.
Move it up to the
Oh, yeah, and then you flip it over if it's eradicated,
yes.
meaning they can't spawn. Oh, so if we clear all the cubes, red cards being pulled are useless now.
Yeah, then they go away and we don't care about red
Okay,
cards
so that's
being
2
pulled out.
actions. So I only have 2 actions left. Which, there isn't a whole hell of a lot I can do with that. Crap. I don't think I'm going to be very useful at clearing the remaining red tokens.
No, but you can go to Tokyo, then San
That's what I'm
Francisco.
thinking. And start...
Or you could go directly to Los Angeles, right? Or no?
No, I can only go
sorry.
to Tehran.
Okay. No, I thought that there was a connection from Osaka to Los Angeles, but I was wrong.
Yeah,
There is a nice flight, though.
I think I'll start heading towards blue.
Okay.
Purple. Yep. And 2. So, I'm done. And now 2 cards. Oh, I got 2 blues.
Sweet.
So we're loading up on blue. That's good. And
Manila.
Manila. Yep. Santiago. So, yeah.
Okay. So,
We need to get all of red cleared, if at all possible.
So Rico is in a great position to do that on his turn.
As long
Yeah.
as we don't draw.
As long as we don't draw any more red.
you can basically just walk through and clear the hell out of it. Is
You
the
should
great
use
thing.
your card again this round to stop the infections so that you guaranteed clear all red on your turn.
I'd rather save it for an epidemic.
You'd rather? Okay.
Yeah, I think I'd
Plus, we
rather save
need
it for the
blues,
epidemic too.
Because we don't have a blue cure yet, so we don't want to give up a blue card.
Okay.
Save it for an epidemic, because that's when
Can you warp over here and maybe
Yeah.
start clearing?
I could clear. Okay. So, hand me my pawn, please, black.
And you don't have to get rid of the card to do that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's good.
Awesome.
Okay.
Now let's just hope we don't draw any reds.
Yeah, so 2
Hopefully we
player
don't draw
cards.
an epidemic.
San Fran
Ooh.
and Miami.
Oh, sweet. So we could trade blues.
Yeah, but you don't want. I don't. Well, sort of trade blues.
Ooh, that's a risk.
Yeah.
LA.
Ooh.
It's good because you're right next to LA.
Yeah.
And the card just got pulled.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're about to eradicate. For one action, I am going to treat a disease. Which way do I want to go?
I would head towards South
Well,
America.
no, you can treat remotely
Yeah.
once and then like,
Yeah,
walk,
So I would-
walk
through.
through, yeah.
I
so
would I'd remote Jakarta
I want to figure out which way I want to go.
and then cut over here, and you can possibly do Los Angeles.
No, because I can teleport straight to Atlanta by discarding it.
Ah.
And then start working my way south.
But if you keep Atlanta, then you can. If you get over here, we can get blue cards on Nicole for a cure.
No, I'm bad for
No,
curing.
she
I
never
need 6
cures. She
cards.
needs 6 to cure.
Oh.
She will never cure.
Or she can get blue cards to you.
But if you move me across the map faster. Where's this? Oh, Europe.
Yeah.
Screw that. That'll take me to 1, 2, 3.
Now, just walking in cures for you, right?
For reds.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to remote for 1. Move here for 2.
And that's a full cure now.
Yep.
Yeah, it's eradicating.
And put me to San Francisco
For 3.
for 3.
Where's San Francisco?
Same as
Oh,
you.
okay.
And we just pulled LA, correct?
Yeah,
Yeah, so it's not going to get infected.
Can he give me research cards?
only if you're in San Francisco.
Oh,
Yep.
only if we have San Francisco's card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And move me into LA.
But that's a risk of getting us.
No,
Oh, okay.
because that was already pulled.
Okay. Unless we get an epidemic.
It'd have to.
But
be
you can
pretty
block
bad.
that.
It'd have to be pretty bad because nothing can chain into it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's safe.
Sydney. Cairo. Alright, so it doesn't matter because we eradicated red.
Yep.
And Chennai, which, nope.
Pops
this
that.
goes away.
Okay. So should I reload Chennai probably on my next turn?
Well, you're going to use your little forecast ability.
Oh, yeah.
And that's it for me.
Okay, Peter.
All right. So I could hop over to San Francisco.
You got Cairo, Istanbul.
Is there anything more useful I could do?
You got-
I would
if you
hop
go to Istanbul. That's 1, 2, 3,
and cure 1.
4.
Maybe you start curing yellow from that side.
Because
Sure.
Even though it's quarantined.
What's the name of the place?
Khartoum?
Yeah.
So
It's still in
1,
play. So
2, 3, and 4.
And I would just fully cure it if you can before leaving.
because it's still in play,
Yeah.
it can be redrawn again.
Yeah, and that would stop it from getting cubes, which means if we can clear this section,
Well, it's
we
already
can...
going to stop from getting cubes because it's quarantined.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, but then it wouldn't get restacked.
Depending on what happens with Sao Paulo, it may be
Yeah.
more important for me to go there and start clearing that
Oh, yeah.
turn than to finish clearing Khartoum.
Sao Paulo.
But we can wait and see.
And Santiago have been pulled. So
Okay.
we're good.
Okay, so
Sao Paulo is not going to get it.
let's see what we get.
Epidemic.
Epidemic and LA.
Gonna blow your card handler?
Yeah, we're going to blow it.
Okay, I'm going to dump Tehran and Milan.
Well, first, we do have to intensify, so this goes up.
Which doesn't happen.
So Bangkok, nothing happens.
Free.
Okay, I dumped these two.
Get rid of that.
I had to get rid of a blue, but it's worth it. This is working well.
Nope.
Oh, you use
We're
that?
skipping it.
Yeah.
In that case, we can leave Bangkok here.
No, it got drawn.
It got drawn.
So now we
Okay.
shuffle, but we don't draw two more.
Okay.
It still has to get reshuffled.
Okay, so now Sao Paulo's a risk.
Let's see. Remove any one card in the discard pile from the game.
Remove Sao Paulo right before shuffling.
You may play this between the infect and intensify steps of an epidemic.
So we could do that before we play the other card, before you do the shuffle.
No, I think we save it for tonight.
See,
Your turn is coming up.
I can't make it there.
You can remote quarantine.
Oh, right. Good catch. Thank you.
And if Chennai comes up, yeah, it'll go to 3, but we can get rid of that card.
So
and
we
not
know-
worried about
At all.
spending quarantines on that one black.
Again, that's a good catch. We'll completely stop Chennai.
Yeah.
Good call.
Especially if I'm getting, upgraded to riding, collabs, and all that, making that shit.
Yeah, that's a good call.
So you're going to use your forecast ability, I'm assuming.
Yes.
And it's going to be LA and Washington.
Okay, so LA is going to be a problem.
I can handle that.
He can move in and clear 1 off of LA.
So I'm going to move in and clear all 3 off of LA.
Wait, that's all of your actions?
No.
Why?
You need to quarantine still.
Oh, right. I'll remove 2 off of LA.
Just do 1.
Why?
I can remove all of it on my turn.
Oh, right. Okay, so I'll remove 1. I will quarantine Sao Paulo for 3. And then I will just hit Lima, because that'll be an easy... I can help start clearing down. Or, actually, should I head towards blue, maybe? Or split the difference?
I'd split the difference, because on my turn, I can do LA and Lima.
Yeah, and then we can decide, me and you can both decide whether we're going blue or yellow based on what cards people have.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's my turn.
So,
Now, if this deck runs out, we lose, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, 2 blacks.
It's more fodder.
Yeah, it's trading fodder. Well, not very useful on my side. And now we get LA, goes back up to 3,
and Washington.
which goes back up to 3.
Correct. It's Miss Dispatcher's turn.
So I can either remove a thing from Sao Paulo. Does anybody have yellows?
I've got LA,
It
but I'm also on the other side of the map.
doesn't matter because I can pull you wherever the hell I want.
You could get me 2 of your cards.
Yeah, because I could suck you to Montreal,
Mm-hmm.
and then I could move to and hand you over the card, and then I could move to Washington. No, I can only give you 1 card.
You could give me 1 card this turn, and the next round possibly another, and start building me towards blues.
Yeah.
And then you can clear 1 off of Washington as well. Because...
No, I can't.
Oh, you can't?
Well, I mean, I guess I could
1,
pull you to Washington.
2, 3, 4. Yeah, so you could still clear 1 off of Washington if need be.
So then you would have to move into Washington on your turn.
Which would be fine. I can end my turn there because I can finish clearing. I can clean Montreal and then hop over.
I could clean Montreal. Because Washington already got pulled.
Oh.
About Washington. They got pulled. Montreal might get
Yeah,
the 3rd one. But let's keep her on control since she's there.
yeah. And then she can suck me to Montreal, and
1,
you can
2,
3.
3, 4.
And now when it comes back to your turn, depending upon the forecast and whatever shit we got going on.
I can clean Montreal,
So, 2.
head to Washington, and then on her next turn she can give me another card.
No, share knowledge.
You
You
need
need to rip from her.
Oh, I can.
As long as you're in the same city.
Ooh.
Chicago, Kinshasa.
Okay.
So now,
Worst case, me and you can trade cards back and forth to max out over here.
Shanghai, which is pointless. And
Woo.
we've got Chennai. Now you're going to use your card to get rid of this.
Okay, Chennai's gone.
So you no longer have to worry about Chennai.
Nice.
okay,
Boy, the blacks are giving us a much easier time of it this game.
We just didn't draw as many blacks. That's what helped.
Okay.
Last time we had like 5 blacks.
From now on, you're doing the infection deck.
Okay.
You say that now, but I mean, you know that I'm gonna.
So Rico, you're up.
I'm going to clear LA for 1.
Okay.
I'm going to clear Lima for 2.
Okay.
3, 4. It won't be a risk.
Do you have any blues?
I got 2 blues.
If you want to go to Atlanta, then I could hop through, collect 2 more blues next round.
You can't collect them unless you have to exchange in the same city.
Yeah, he's got Atlanta cards, so if he can get to Atlanta, then I can meet him there next round and get his card.
True, and then like that would be perfect.
That would put me at 4. Then all I need is 1 more, and me and her could meet up for the last one, and then I can cure.
That'd be 3, so move me to Chicago for 3,
Mm-hmm.
and down to Atlanta for 4.
Okay.
Actually, what you want to do
Mm-hmm.
is stop by Washington, pick up my card.
Yep.
Stop by Atlanta, pick up his card.
Montreal.
Okay. So
That's fine.
Manila.
Oh, even better.
Hooray.
Alright.
Okay, so
Yeah, I'll have me 1 short.
I'm thinking of clearing Khartoum and then going to Sao Paulo and clearing 1 from there.
1, 2, 3. Yep.
1, 2, 3.
So you can warp me to Chicago and give me the card.
no. Why would I want to do that? Because the thing is,
Yeah, you're going to go before her.
Yeah.
and the problem is I can't give you an extra
And
action.
Shelly.
Like I mean, the
No,
thing
but then
is,
when it comes around to my next turn, I can just cure.
you could do that by just moving to Washington, getting the card from me, moving to Atlanta, getting the card from Rico,
That's only 4. I need 5.
and then
Either way, you're looking at 2 turns, period.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
doesn't, order of operations doesn't
Yeah.
matter. If
So
you're-
it doesn't make sense
Yeah.
to pull you to
Oh,
Chicago
because
if you're doing 2 turns, it don't matter. Don't
Yeah.
pull. It's
Okay, so
silly.
time to infect. Bangkok, yay, nothing happens. Santiago.
Woo!
It's all fine. Everything's okay.
Alright, so you're going to do your forecast,
This
right?
is fine.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. Sao Paulo and Ooh. Okay, that's
so
not bad. They're
Yeah, luckily I
protected.
just
And
got Sao Paulo and it's quarantined too.
And what was the second one? Khartoum?
Khartoum,
Yeah, okay.
which I also just helped clear, and is
But
quarantined.
it's quarantined.
Okay, so I'm going to plan on Rico giving me his Atlanta card himself so that I can do a quarantine
that makes sense.
in Santiago.
Just make sure you land in Atlanta then.
Yep.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's my turn. And I got a blue. Nice. So now all I need is
wow.
his and we're good. And I got airlift. So I can
And-
send somebody to any city.
You're in Atlanta, so as soon as you get it, you can cure the disease right there without
Yep.
going anywhere.
Well,
Alright,
next
cards, you're gonna have to
Oh
dis-
shit!
you
Yeah,
gotta
you need
discard.
to discard
Oh, I do?
because you have 8 cards, so
Do
you
you-
need to discard 1.
Want me to just block my infection to delay it 1 since you have 2 blacks to
Get
just
rid of
dump?
it. Get rid of the blacks. They're not doing us any good. We're not pulling any blacks.
Yeah, but you have blacks. Why not just skip the turn and then I can get rid of mine on the epidemic?
Why not just get rid of the blacks?
Yeah,
Why
it might
waste
be
that?
easier just to get rid of one
Just
of your
get rid
black
of your
cards.
blacks. You just got to get rid of 1.
And that gets you down
I
to
play
7.
card down.
And that way we can use the Quiet Night when we need it.
Exactly.
Well, no, we could still use it when we need it because I could have taken it back with the 2 blacks. That's what I was getting at. So I'm going to have to... He has 2 blacks that he could just trash and a red. It would just transfer to move us 1 step ahead and still skip an infection. So I'm thinking that's the better use.
I see where he's coming from.
Yeah. Yeah, so I still have 2 blacks to take it back when he uses it with an epidemic. So I just skip my infection right now, and then you dump 2 blacks now. Because you're basically at max cards too.
Yeah, I think this actually makes sense. You still have it there for an epidemic, and he can take it back from you without losing anything.
Gotcha.
And skipping infection steps is just good for the whole table.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, so Nicole's up. You need another one?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Okay, so What I think I'm going to do is actually start cleaning this stuff out. Because, I mean, it seems to make sense.
Yeah,
I don't...
Washington
That makes
and
good sense.
Montreal have.
The other option that I have is I could move down to Sao Paulo and hand a card over. Actually, that may make sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear at least one cube off Washington. Then I'm going to move myself to Sao Paulo.
So show. So that would be 2, 3.
No.
She's teleporting, man. She's
Oh,
just-
teleporting.
you're teleporting. Oh.
Moving myself to Sao Paulo.
So that's 2.
3.
Thank you.
And then I'm just going to... Does anybody need to be moved anywhere?
No.
Then I'm just going to clean another one off of Sao Paulo just so that when you
We're making
have to
good
do
progress
stuff,
on yellow.
then you can do stuff.
And you can pull.
I can head to Santiago and do some serious cleaning.
Well, can he pull just the 2 yellows from her?
No.
Okay.
No, I can give, but I can't take.
Yeah.
Unless she wants to move me to where she is and then give to me.
She already gave you a yellow.
Yep, she already did.
Okay.
But we could continue
So that's
the same
that.
trick.
So, player. Moscow and Shanghai.
And now the infections,
Yep. Sao Paulo.
which just loses the quarantine,
Khartoum.
which just loses the quarantine.
So no big deal right now.
I'm going to hand you it down.
That puts me at 5, so I can cure in my next turn.
I'm going to fly to Santiago for 2. And for 3, I'm going to wipe that out. And for 4, I'm going to take out Bowser's.
Nice.
Ooh, nicely
Sweet.
done.
Okay.
Epidemic.
Okay.
Bowser's.
So are we going to have a quiet night?
Oh, we're going to have a quiet night, but we still got to see.
Baghdad gets 3, so I'll need to throw a,
Nope, it's quarantine.
Oh, good thing I did that. But I'll probably want to re-quarantine
Doing
that.
that again might be a good
I will
idea.
do that.
And I dump these 2.
Though we're now up to 3, an infection rate of 3.
Yes.
So we're pulling 3 cards instead of 2.
Okay, let's put that a little bit better on the 3. There we go.
Well, I mean, it's not like there are that many blues in it, but still, every little bit counts.
Only 2 blues.
Huh?
Only 2 blues.
Yeah.
What blue cards do you have?
Me?
No, Nicole.
Chicago and San Francisco.
Oh, perfect. You can walk me to Chicago. I can just walk through Montreal and Washington.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds good.
And possibly whatever else spawns.
You gotta do a cure.
Oh, wait, no other blues are going to spawn for a while.
Well, we don't know.
No, but those are the only 2 that can spawn for a while.
Exactly. So we just gotta make the cure and do it.
Yep. Okay, Peter.
Peter.
All right. So I think I will just destroy the yellows in both Sao Paulo and Khartoum.
Yep. 1.
So 1.
Well, hold on. Do we want you to destroy the yellows in both? Or do we want to possibly set you up for more trades from Nicole so we get you the 5 to build the cure? I think that's more
So what
important.
cities does she have? She has
Miami
Miami and...
Kinshasa.
So, 1...
Let's see, Kinshasa's here.
Yeah, I think you should end there so that you can get the card from her there. And that puts you at least 3, and then we just need to get you the last 2.
Okay. And so you've got Buenos Aires.
Or end in Buenos Aires to get his so that he can run off.
One thing is that I can always pull you to a city.
Mhm.
Yeah,
So maybe I could clear Sao Paulo, end in Buenos Aires.
yeah.
On his next turn, he could walk through.
Yeah,
Although
you'll...
her turn comes first, and she would pull me to Kinshasa
She's
first.
going to be teleporting me to Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay, so it sounds like you've got other plans for your card for right now.
Actually, hold on. Let's do some counting here.
1,
Tony-
2, 3.
No, I'm not worried about his. I'm worried about you.
Oh, okay.
So you make a cure for 1 action.
Yep.
You move to Chicago for 2.
I can't go to Chicago. I can, or I,
You're in Atlanta.
oh yeah,
Or you go to Washington for 2.
and then cure Washington entirely.
We've got the cure. You just
Yeah.
have to
Oh,
walk through.
3.
No.
She still has
You have to. You can walk through.
I still have
He
to spend.
has to cure.
Alright, so 1,
But he cures all of them with 1 move.
Yeah.
3, 4. No, it's still more. Still makes more sense to port me to Chicago
Mm-hmm.
than
Let you walk through.
Walk through it, yeah. Alright, so don't end in Buenos Aires, because I won't be there.
So, yeah, end in Kinshasa then said...
she can teleport to you.
Yeah, she can
Yeah, she can
teleport,
teleport
give you
to
the
me,
card,
hand
and
me
then
the card.
teleport out.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and
Yeah, in case another one spawns.
Actually, I would.
Actually, let's do that here.
Quarantine. Yeah, quarantine stop.
Ah, yeah.
that's in the
Because
deck.
that card has been pulled.
Yeah, neither has Kinshasa, but you're there.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, San Paulo can
Okay.
be pulled.
So
Can't
let's see what we
Kinshasa?
got.
No. We've
Kinshasa. I just have the card for Kinshasa.
Oh, we got another
It's never
yellow.
been infected.
Lagos.
so
And
Then how did it
Tokyo.
get a cube?
he never had a cube. He needs to get there to make the trade.
Oh,
That's why I need to
right.
be there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
if I was
right.
going to take a cube, I would have gone to Khartoum.
Did you just draw another yellow?
As a matter of fact, I
But
did.
you need to discard, don't you?
Yes, but these blacks are not doing anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have to discard these 2.
Okay.
Actually, why don't I keep Baghdad and discard Kolkata?
Yeah, that actually makes sense.
Emergency teleport.
To a research station.
Yeah, or quarantine.
Especially if he's going to have the yellow.
Yeah.
He can teleport right to Baghdad to make the cure.
Oh, good catch.
'Cause-
Okay. Draw your infections.
So there's 3 of them now.
Yes.
First, Bangkok. Woohoo, nothing happens.
Oh, so good clearing red.
Second, Santiago. There's a quarantine, so the quarantine goes away. And third, Sao Paulo.
Which is also quarantined.
And the quarantine goes away.
Okay, so
Make the cure.
make the cure. Blue is cured.
Do your forecast.
2 blues. Washington, Montreal, not a concern.
Nope.
Because you're going to handle those.
Yep.
Even though they'll be at 3s.
Doesn't matter that we.
And do you want to re-quarantine Baghdad to keep our research center city safe?
I'm not too worried right now.
Baghdad is not in the mix. It's done blues.
Yeah.
Or black.
So,
Also, Chennai has 3 here.
it's
doesn't matter.
it can't.
Okay.
We've got the
Cannot
card
be
out.
infected.
That's what
Right.
you removed. So blue's about to get full cure. So yellow becomes our new concern.
Alright, so LA
Yeah.
is in the mix.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll hit LA. So I'll do a remote quarantine on LA to prevent that.
Don't worry about getting here because they're going to be there.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't worry about
So that's
that.
2 actions. I think I just hang out over here.
Yeah.
And handle this. 3, 4. I'll just sit, or 3, 4. I'll sit in Mexico City because then I can hop around.
Because Lima is in the mix.
Yep.
We know that.
Sao Paulo,
Buenos Aires is
Santiago.
still in the mix.
Yeah, so I'll focus on trying to keep this, and in case I get any yellows, I can trade them.
And we don't have to worry about San Paulo or Santiago because they just got pulled.
Yeah, my biggest concern now is the deck's starting to run low, but
Which is why we got to get these cures out.
yeah, we need to get the 2 more cards to Peter. Okay, I got Johannesburg and Jakarta. Not a big deal there, but Johannesburg is, worst case, I might, no, I can't run there.
Well,
Yeah,
which is really
no, I
close to
can
me.
make it there. And-
We're gonna be fine because I'm gonna hand Peter 2 more cards.
Oh, you are?
So we're good.
Yeah.
Alright,
Cool.
So we need to infect Montreal
Yep, and Washington.
and 1 more.
Oh, and 1 more.
So that's 3.
Oh, you're supposed to look at the amount of chest top 2.
Only
Okay.
top 2, Baghdad.
Okay.
So
So-
Baghdad
Okay.
was in the mix. Shit. Oh yeah, it was quarantined.
Yeah.
I forgot that.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
So, I move myself to Kinshasa. Yeah, I can't do all of it. Shoot. Oh well. So, 2.
Or that's 3. Oh, no, you warp
That's
there.
2.
Okay. I keep forgetting you can warp.
Fly me to Chicago.
So you've got 2 more?
Yeah.
Fly him to Chicago?
3. And then you're gonna meet up at Johannesburg, but how are you gonna get to Johannesburg?
No, I can't
Well,
meet.
you can airlift, but
Oh, actually, jump
Yeah.
me to Johannesburg. Fly me to. Can you send me there with my card?
actually, yes. The
Then-
other thing is that you can fly yourself at any time to Johannesburg.
No, but if you fly me there now, then Peter can get the 5th card and go cure it right away.
But if he flies himself, he has to give up the card, right? The whole point is to get the Johannesburg card
No,
into
he's
this
got an
pile.
airlift. He can move any pawn.
Oh,
Yeah, you can move anybody.
then let me
anywhere.
just blow that now to set me up for Peter. Now, I can just give you the 5th card, so then you can jump to Baghdad and cure.
And you know what? I am going to, because we got enough for the yellow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. That's it for the epidemic.
Yeah.
If I had one more card, I would take that airlift back. But I don't. So
Yeah. And you still have 1 action?
Well, why not
Yeah.
spend SM and this to
Because
take back?
if he pulls an epidemic.
Oh, you want to take back
I
White
wanna
Light?
rebuy-
Only
Sure.
1 or 2?
I just have 1 action left.
Okay. So you can't cure the last yellow.
No.
But you can go there and cure next turn. Because it's can get a possibility of getting
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah, okay. So that's the end of my turn, so hand me 2 cards.
High probability of an epidemic.
Not this time. Madrid, Mumbai. And that's 7, so.
LA, quarantined. Manila, 1 point. Shanghai, 1 point.
Woohoo!
Alright, so I'm going to walk into Montreal, kill it.
That's a free.
And then I'm going to walk into Washington and kill it.
That's a free.
Boy, that's a handy ability.
Cured.
Okay, so you've got 2 actions left.
Mm,
You could hop to Buenos Aires and throw down a quarantine.
yes,
Okay.
that was 3 and 4.
Yep. And you still have 2 cards to handle that.
Alright. Local
Oh,
initiative.
nice.
What does that do?
And place 2 quarantine markers on any 2 cities on the board.
Santiago and Sao Paulo?
The current tier takes 2 extra actions this turn, which I actually might give to somebody. I'm not
Yeah.
sure yet.
Peter actually,
Well,
like.
we'll find out.
Let's see if we need it.
Wait, did you want to place down the quarantines first?
No.
Okay.
Okay,
So, cartoon?
Card is ignored. Sock is ignored. Okay, my turn. So for 1, move to Johannesburg. For 2, I will take. For 3, it's off to Baghdad.
Though, technically, I think you need to discard a card or 2
You need to
because you
get
have
rid
too
of-
many.
No, you discard at the end if you down to.
But he's spending Baghdad.
And
anyway.
I spend these 5 to cure yellow.
And we're done.
We're done.
And we win.
Okay.
We don't have to
Nope.
move the remaining yellow cards?
No, the only downside of not having those cleared is we can't power up yellow. Because we didn't eradicate. Here.
But we could power up blue.
And red. Again.
Blue and or red.
Or both. Yeah.
Well, I was wondering if I want to take those 2 extra actions and try and clear that somehow, but I don't see a way to do that.
No.
So let's not
Okay.
worry about it.
So we lost the first one and won the second one. Okay. So now, end of the game.
If we win, we
and-
get to scratch this, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see what this win bonus is. Oh. Do you have a coin?
Dude,
Never.
You got a key.
I've
I
got
do
a.
have keys.
Oh, go ahead.
Ooh, pocket knife.
Oh, it looks like it's the same thing for March. Oh, no,
No.
it's different. We get to place a quarantine.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Because we didn't know what quarantines were before.
Yeah, but this goes away. So this will get torn up. Yeah, this is, no,
Now, do we get our choice to keep them, or is that just
for any
go away?
game played in February. We're done with February?
Okay.
So it's gone. The way of the dodo.
Yep.
No, Dodo's been gone for much longer. It feels like it was just here.
Okay.
So now,
we
what
place
this
a
says
quarantine at the start?
explicitly is, for any game played in March, after setup and before the first turn begins, add 1 quarantine marker anywhere on the board.
Okay. So the next one is when we go into March, so we aren't doing that yet. Let's see. You get the win bonus for the next month. You start your next game at the beginning of the next
3
month.
turns left?
We had to win then.
Yeah, we had 3 turns to win.
2.
2. Oh.
That was only 1 card.
Oh.
Our
No, you
funding-
still draw it, and then it ends when you can't. Oh, no, when you can't draw any. Yeah.
Okay, our funding level was dropped down to 4.
So we only get 4 funding cards again.
Yeah. And choose 2 upgrades.
Okay, so we can't.
What's our cure upgrades?
Alright, so for red, we can move it to efficient to sequence. You no longer need to spend an action to discover a cure for the disease. If you have 5 cards, it's free.
That's not really a big deal.
But it moves us towards number 3, which is you can discover a cure for this disease with 1 fewer card. And then 4, when you treat, remove all cubes of this color from your city.
So it basically makes us all into medics for red. But that's only if we eradicate
You know what?
every...
We should have thought that last turn through.
Why?
Could have gave Peter 2 extra turns.
To clean yellow.
No, he could have put a research center down
Oh, crap.
in
well.
Africa.
Yeah.
Well,
Didn't even think about it. Because
Oh,
that's the only way we get to place a sticker from
Yeah.
an upgrade. Is.
I say we at least move red to efficient to sequence just to build towards the easier to handle.
And do you want to put blue on the first level upgrade?
Might not be a bad
I
idea.
would put blue on the first level up.
Yeah, I'd rather put blue on the first level upgrade first.
We can do both.
we could do both. That's our
And I
other
don't think-
option is to do the unfunded events or more character upgrades.
And I don't think those are worth it.
I don't think the unfunded events are worth it right now.
And the character...
upgrades, we're starting to run low,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and we don't know what other characters are coming.
So let's do
Okay,
those
let's
two.
upgrade red and blue.
Red and blue it is. So blue gets level 1, which is the you no longer have to be in a research station to discover the cure, which is nice. That proved helpful with red. And then red is now you no longer need to spend an action to do that cure.
Which is interesting. Well, it still has to be on your turn, probably.
Yeah, it still has to be on your turn, but the biggest thing is we're now one step away from getting one fewer card to cure red, and then 2 steps away from being able to wipe red easy every game. Okay, so we did our 2 upgrades.
Yep. So that's it. Done.
I see a pattern emerging.
Hmm.
We lose, we win.
Yeah,
We lose, we win.
yeah.
Though honestly, like that was really bad RNG.
Oh yeah, we had
Last one
all
was
those blacks.
really, really bad RNG.
Well, this one was
The
really
first
nice
one
RNG
was,
because
too.
everything
Yeah.
was red, which was the easiest disease for us to cure.
Yeah,
So,
and then also once we cured it, it meant we had lots of no infection spawns.
exactly.
Hand me the rest of
But
and also-
after we
switch these?
eradicated it.
Oh, and we also had only two blacks for most of the game, which
Yeah.
was really nice. Okay, so what else do we need to do to wrap up for?
That's it. We're done.
Okay, so thank you again for. We'll update these. Thank you again for watching, and we'll start March next. Have a good one, and once again, like, favorite, subscribe.